Alright all Which Bookie followers, and welcome back to another video and a first Ante-Post video for the Christmas racing coming to us next week. We've got plenty of the kind of 5-day, 6-day entries for the weekend ahead, and for the next week going into it for Leopardstown, Limerick, the Kempton and Chepstow ones are up soon as well. So as a result, I've been kind of troweling through, I suppose, the bigger races, the graded races, the handicap races, the ones that we do have the markets for, and trying to pick apart potentially where I can see an angle in to a few bets. And at the moment it's coming in the big handicaps really. The grade 1 races are extremely good, extremely competitive, but at the same stage, you know, take a King George for example, you're getting 7-4, 2-1 on Brave Man's Game and Laham Press respectively, and they'll probably be similar enough come the day. So therefore the first race I'm going to be covering is the Paddy Power Chase at Leopardstown on the 27th of December, the 3 o'clock race, the feature race of the day 2 card. Really competitive handicap, usually 28 runners going to post, and I've got two Ante-Post selections for that race that I think may well shorten, especially if they manage to, well, for one case get in, and for the other case make sure that he's declared. But I'm going to take those chances now just to get that slightly bigger price. The first of all being donkey years for Eric McNamara, JP McManus, and I would hope it would be Mark Walsh's pick for the race as well. He's currently 8-1 each way, with William Hill, Ladbrokes, Coral pretty evenly available at 8-1. I think a few bookies are going 7s, but should be a price there. I would back him at 7s or 8s, to be honest. I think it's pretty readily available. This horse looks to have a nice profile for this race. He's ran well over Leopardstown at a kind of a distance similar enough to this as well in the 2-5 big handicap chase at the March meeting, where he was third behind Scorton Lee. He then went on to the Punchestown Festival and won over 3 miles. This year, he was a little bit disappointing at Listowel. That can happen. Some horses don't act around Listowel. It's quite a tight track, and he's a galloping horse. And he was third at Limerick in the Munster National behind the big dog and Ain't That a Shame. He was beaten 9 lengths, and he has that to find with Ain't That a Shame, who he'll reoppose here. The big dog is going over to the Welsh National, obviously. But I think the slightly better ground and maybe a return to Leopardstown might see this horse to better stead. He's currently number 30 on the list. He does need 2 to come out between now and the race meeting, but looking through the first 28, I'd be awfully surprised if 2 didn't come out. And also, I think if JP really likes this horse, you might see 1 or 2 of the JP horses that are already in the 30 perhaps even drop out as well. I've seen that before happen. So donkey years at 8-1, I think he'll get in. I think he'll run a huge race, and hopefully, fingers crossed, he'll be coming in off a lightweight with a decent chance. The other one is a horse that plenty of people will know I like, and I know I'll like a lot, and I just think I've been banging the drum about Gallant John Joe winning a big handicap for, I'd say, 2.5 years, and he constantly runs in these graded races, and with the best will in the world, he's a consistent horse. He's won plenty of prize money for his connections, but he just doesn't have a chance of winning these races. And I see that he's entered in all 3 grade 1 novice chases over Christmas, the one down in Limerick and the 2-miler and the 3-miler at Leopardstown. I'm hoping to goodness that they opt for this. He's off a mark of 138, which is actually £4 lower than when staying on 4th in the 2-5 race at the Dublin Racing Festival. He was also stopped to a walk down the back by a loose horse and somehow managed to get back into the race and come 4th. He'd be going 3 miles for the first time. I don't think that's of any issue to this horse. He was 3rd in a grade 1 2-mile 6 novice hurdle. As I say, he was staying on over 2-5 at the Dublin Racing Festival, and I just wonder whether these 2 runs over 2 miles may well have been setting him up for a crack at a longer trip. I don't know whether that's the case or not. I really hope he runs here. He's currently 20-1, well, pretty much across the board. I think there's a few 16s out there, but again, 20-1, readily available each way, 4 places each way, Ante-Post as well. If he gets declared, he won't be a 20-1 poke, I can tell you that for no charge. I know he's got 3 or 4 entries over Christmas. I don't know for a fact that he will run. I hope he does. I hope they make use of this mark of 138. And as I've said, for probably too many times at this stage, one of these races is in him. So donkey years and Gallant John Joe for the Paddy Power Chase on the 27th of December. Hopefully we'll have a bit of luck between the 2 of them. I might have a video up, I think, either today or maybe tomorrow with the Welsh National. I've got a selection that I'm quite keen on for that race as well. So stay tuned to the Which Bookie YouTube channel for that. Subscribe down below. Give this video a like. It would help the channel massively. And I'll hopefully see you very soon with a few winning bets coming our way this Christmas. Best of luck. Have a great Christmas. I'll see you very soon.